Speak your mind. There's something powerful in being told, speak your mind. It sounds like freedom. Like someone has just opened a door you didn't realize was locked. But what does it really mean to speak your mind, and why is it often so hard? To speak your mind is to allow your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, doubts, and dreams, to come to the surface. It's to risk clarity over comfort, and truth over silence. But it's not always easy. For many people, especially those who have learned to be careful with their words or who have been punished for honesty, it can feel like walking a tightrope over judgment, misunderstanding, or rejection. We live in a world where we're constantly connected but rarely heard. Social media gives us platforms, but not always voices. News cycles race by with noise, not depth. Algorithms feed us what we already agree with. In that context, speaking your mind isn't just about having an opinion, it's about daring to slow down and say something real. Something that costs you a little. When you speak your mind, you're opening yourself to the world. You say, here I am. This is what I think. This is what I feel. There's a vulnerability in that. But also strength. The strength of self-knowledge. The strength of choosing authenticity over approval. But not all thoughts are ready to be spoken. Some are half-formed, tender, confused. That's okay too. Speaking your mind doesn't mean shouting every emotion or belief raw and unfiltered. It's not about being loud, it's about being true. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is, I'm not sure yet. Or, I feel differently today than I did yesterday. Real communication starts there, in the in-between, in the gray. It's not a debate to win. It's a space to be human. To share without having all the answers. To say, this is what it's like inside me right now. What's it like inside you? Sometimes, speaking your mind isn't even about talking. It's about writing a poem that you don't show anyone. It's about journaling your grief or your hope. It's about painting, dancing, singing, anything that brings the inside out. We often think communication has to be verbal or visible, but your inner voice can take any shape. It's about finding expression, not just volume. And sometimes, you speak your mind simply by being, by how you walk through the world. When you live in a way that aligns with your values, you're speaking volumes without saying a word. Choosing kindness in a cruel moment. Choosing silence in a noisy one. Choosing action when it's easier to watch. But here's the real challenge, can you speak your mind when it matters most? Can you stand up in the meeting when everyone else is quiet? Can you tell someone you love them even if you're not sure what they'll say? Can you say no when everything in you wants to say yes just to keep the peace? That's where it gets real. Speaking your mind doesn't mean you're always right. Sometimes, we'll look back,